Hello and welcome to the DSP Project, your weekly fix of music production and technology. I'm your host Rupert Brown, and this week we're talking headphones, specifically Shure headphones. Now, Shure might not be the first name that pops into your head when you think about headphones, but their SHR940s actually won our shootout. Last year we did a shootout of quite a lot of common closed back studio headphones, and the 840s here came through as the winner. So if you want to go and check that out, you can go back. It's quite a long video and the sound is atrocious if I'm honest, but we did do a lot of the popular ones like the Sonys and the Beyerdynamics. We had Audio Technicas, quite a few, and anyway, the Shures came out on top. So I was quite interested to hear when my friends at Shure told me that they actually have a new sort of a successor, a new sort of flagship to the 840s, and that is the 940s. So let's talk about the physical side of it first. I think that they were clearly paying attention to John and I in the review, because they've managed to address most of the major issues that we flagged up. One thing that we didn't like that on the 840s is there's the audio wires kind of on the outside here, which was kind of annoying. It could get caught and you kind of have to shimmy it up and down through the little catch there, depending on when you open and close it. Whereas on the 940s here, they've all the wires kept internally inside the headband, so that's really nice. They've got sort of more of a swivel action on them now as well. They've got a bit more movement in them. They fold up nicely. The color is sort of like a gunmetal silver. I'm not huge on silvers. I would have preferred a black pair, but it's kind of a grey, sort of a darker silver, so not quite as bad as real bright shiny silver, but I probably still would have preferred a black, but I guess that's personal preference. I quite like you get curly headphones and straight headphones in the pack. You might notice there's no cable on this because it comes with a like a little lock-in pin connector here that you can sort of just put up there somehow. Yeah, put it in and sort of twist to lock it in there. So that is nice. This is the curly connector. That's cool because if you do what I did and sort of smash one of the ends off, then it's nice and easy to just sort of twist and pop it out and stick a new one in. So as far as they look good, the feel, I think the cups seem slightly bigger or deeper or something, because it doesn't quite, it touches your ear even less, so they're really comfortable. It's like your ear sitting in this big sort of open void. I do find these very comfortable. Now the question is, do these sound any better than the 840s? Have the 940s, have they managed to improve on the sound that managed to win our shootout last year? The answer is yes they have. The high end on these is definitely much better. It's a lot more detailed. The mids are just a little bit more forward, I think, than on the 840s. The bass, there's less of the bass, but it's definitely a more neutral, flat tone. You still get the extension, so you can still hear things going on right down the bottom, but on the 840s were maybe just a little bit proud in the bass end, which can sort of start to muddy up the lower mids just slightly. But this is definitely a lot more flatter headphone. I think that if you were looking for a headphone for recreational use, then maybe the 840s might actually be a bit better. They've got, again, having a bit more bass, and they're probably a bit more forgiving, whereas these are really quite revealing headphones. So if something doesn't sound right, then it's going to pick it up. I think definitely more in the 940s than in the 840s. So well done, Shure. You've done. It was very impressive to improve quite significantly on the sound of those original 840s. That being said, though, they're not the same price. I think the 840s come in at, I should look this up, I think it's about £130, I'm going to say. I'll put the exact price, street price down there, and these street price on these are £200, so they're a bit more expensive. You get you do get the two different cables, but of course the much better sound, which is the important part. So yeah, come in about 200 quid and really impressive. Like I say, you don't usually think of Shure when it comes to headphones. They're relatively speaking, I think, fairly new to the game, but really impressive offering. I like it a lot. And so if you're looking for a closed back studio headphone that is detailed and revealing, then I suggest you definitely give these a listen. Put this on your shortlist. That has been my review of Shure's SRH940 headphones. If you've got any questions, head down to TheDSPproject.com and leave a comment underneath this video. Otherwise, if you want to email me, you can send a message directly to inbox@TheDSPproject. Also, don't forget we've got a giveaway at the moment. If you want to win the Impact Twin, which is a Firewire recording interface made by TC Electronic. I've done quite a large review on it, so if you want to know more about it, go check that out. All you have to do is go down to TheDSPproject.com/win. And you can see all the details there of what you need to do. It's a super duper easy competition, and it's a really awesome Firewire interface. So if you need one of those, then it's definitely worth giving it a crack, and maybe you will be the lucky winner. That is all for this week though. I will see you next week.